Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to access your text files in Python. So actually nowadays I'm researching on AIs. I'm using different AIs as you know about DeepSeek, ChatGPT. So in deeply I want to learn about how behind the scene these AIs are working. So I'm researching on that and I know the roadmap of AI learning, so AI engineers. So I watched some tutorials from YouTube, and I found that the Python is the best for AIs for you know for making AIs. You must know about Python because there are so many libraries in Python, which helps us to implement our mathematical concepts in uh, that code. So in other language, there is no uh, functions, and we have to write our own code to implement the mathematical functions. But if we know about Python, and if we use Python, that we don't need to write any code and any logic for applying your mathematical knowledge in the code forms or in the solving any problems, real life problems. So I think Python is the best for AI. Those who want to become an AI engineer, so for them Python is best. And what I want to learn, and I'm doing. Actually, recently I learned uh, Java, but so I have a lot of concepts and about the data structures and all the things. But yeah, uh, due to this know about Pythons, the Python is very most important in AI fields. So that's why I started and I'm learning. Okay, so today what I'm going to do, I have one Python file, okay, that is temp.py, and one text file. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to access all the text from this text file into the Python, okay, and I will perform some operations in contents and try to write in the same file. Okay, so this simple task I'm going to do. What I'm going to do, I just access this text file, sorry, text file, and write some text in it and do some operations, do some operations. So these three things I'm going to do, okay? Three or two, three things, okay? So at first, I'm going to access file, okay? And then after, I will read the contents, sorry, the text from it. So actually, I use ChatGPT and written here prompt. You know, this is a song. This is one Hindi, sorry, English, uh, beautiful song, romantic song. Okay, so I just um, you know, taken from this Chat GPT and pasted here. So let's move to our topic. So access this text file and write some text in it. Do some operations. And this sentence I read it here. Uh, actually, this sentence is not, grammatically, I think, correct. But yeah, we understand. We are programmers, and we have so our work is to solve problems, not uh, correct sentences. But yeah, it is important to write correct sentences. But yeah, let's write code. So to open the files, we use with keyword and then open. Inside open, we pass two things. One is the file path. Okay, so you must have to paste these files in the same folder. Suppose I have this random question folder, then you if you put these files in these another folders like research, week 1, week 2, week 3, then this code, your temp.py can't access file. So you have to pass the uh, you know exact location path, okay, here, and then only your compiler access. Okay, so yeah, I created both the files in the same folder, that is random questions. So I don't need to pass here folder name along with the file name. So I am going to pass only file name, file dot txt. Okay, sorry, txt. And then you know here we have to pass mode. There are lots of mode, as you can see here: plus a, plus ab, plus ap, plus ba, br, a plus b, b plus. So these all are modes. Okay, and you know we can use anyone from here, but I'm going to use only two, r and w. Okay, read and r means read and w means write. And if we write here r plus, then read plus write, both operations you can do in one axis. Okay, so I have to do two operations, read and write. Okay, so I'm going to write here, you know, for read, for read, and there is mode R, sorry, R. Okay, and for write, there is mode called W, and for read and write, read and so I'm going to pass it read and write. We have to pass R plus or W plus. Okay, anyone you can use. Okay, so I'm going to write here R plus because I have to do two operations here. And then you use alias. Alias, alias is basically used to give a name for any operations. Suppose you know this function access files. Okay, so this whole operation you can uh, initialize as any variables. Like suppose I'm initializing it as file, okay, or f, and then I'm going to read all the text from here, from this file, and uh, print here in this Python. Print through this Python, okay, in the terminal. So which function I'm going to? There are two functions. One is read, one is write. For reading, we use read, and for writing, we use write. So uh, content in this file, there is content. So I'm going to use here content is equals to f dot read. So here suggestion is also coming. So f dot read. Now if I print here content and run it, and we will see the whole content which is in the file .txt is printed here, as a no. Look at here. There's one and this text, all text. So in this way we can access the contents from any file, text file, and then I'm going to write here some or change, okay, or change this contents, you know, and I'm going to add something here at the last. Okay, so at last I'm going to add, you know, str. I am adding for understanding. I'm writing simple sentence. Okay, so because you know, if we you know, try to learn anything by making it simple, so it is very helpful for us to understand well. Then what you are going to learn, you know, those things which are hard, bulky, so it is very difficult to learn and memorize. So you try to learn by making it simple. So what I'm going to do here, I'm adding uh, my paragraph here at last. Okay, so this sentence I written, and now I'm going to um, add here. So f dot write we use, and then inside it str if we pass, then it will add. And now again I'm going to print my content. Let's see, it will. So now no. So I have to paste it here, and then if I print this content, then I think this line also add at last inside this file text txt. So let's see. Uh, it is at first let's clear this terminal and then so clear now. Read plus and f dot write str f dot read and then print content. Okay, so where it is written, I think this, where is it, verse 2. I think this sentence is not added here. What's the problem? Let's see. Inside this file, I'm adding, yeah, at the beginning of the files it the sentence is added here, not at the last. Okay, as you can see here, I'm adding my paragraph here at last, the and then at last, and then after, so it replaced some codes, sorry, some you know, words, and overwrite it here. So in this way we can add it. Okay, and so if I uh, change the mode right plus, and I think so, and then it will add at last. Let's see. Oh sorry, read plus, right plus, and then in right all truncated and then added. uh, so why and print should print here, why this is not printing? Okay, I'm checking here. Yeah, I added some text here. Okay, and then I want to print f dot print f dot read f dot read. Oh, sorry, f dot read. Okay, the newly text which we adding here is not printing. Okay, so if we use W plus mode, you all text is going to truncate and add the new text to whatever you are going to add. But in the write mode, if we try to add some new text, like I'm adding here, uh, our country is very beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and we love too much. So this sentence I written here, and I'm going to um, again this not okay. So I'm going to use here read, and then okay. So after adding you any text, so you can't read. If we try to read after writing anything, then your compiler, you know, your compiler change. Okay, your compiler change your this text file, but it can't access your, you know, the changes, the changed file. It can't access. Okay, it access the file which is already exist. So, but if we use the two function here, suppose I'm writing here, okay, and reading with the different opening. Like if we use another one, like with open, open, and file.txt, file.txt, and then our mode, this here we use read, sorry, write. So in write mode, if we append, then it will add. Okay, aim is append. Okay, aim is a mode is append, append, and append means what? Append means adding new things instead of truncating. Truncating means instead of adding by clearing all the content, it will add, not truncate means not clear all the contents. It will add at last, at last. After much, it will add whatever I'm going to adding here. Suppose I'm going to we always respect our parents, never, never hate them. Okay, So this sentence I written here. So this sentence is going to add at last because I used here append mode. Okay, and then I'm going to read here. And now whatever I add here, that will I can access here and read. So I'm going to print my f dot read. Okay, and then I can access this whole file text here in my compiler. Now let's print here. Yeah, I'm accessing. I can here access here. I always, let's break here. Yeah, now, so yeah, we always respect our parents, never had them. So in this way, we can add texts and read the texts from the text files. And in this way, similarly, we can um, access the other files like mov, dot png, and these all files we can access. Okay, by using the different modes, we can access it and do the operations. So here in next video, I'm going to show you what are the operations which we can do in these files. So I will teach you in the next video. So see you later. Bye bye.